Guys, Mr. Fitta here. So today, it's quite almost a, was it 14th anniversary of the Nintendo DS, the Nintendo DS family, and as you can see here, I'm gonna showcase all the, pretty much so far the DS family games, like, especially its recent one, the 3DS, which I hope it still keep making more games for the 3DS until they actually discontinue and they get until they and they get to focus on the Switch after this. So yeah, so as you can see here, so hang on, let me put this in like some kind of order. Okay, here it goes. This is gonna be my collection, so here it goes. So the first one is Near Smart Brothers. Great game. I just have like pretty nostalgic feelings. Like possibly one of my favorite Mario games. I think this will be ranked like Mario 64, Mario Odyssey, and the Galaxy duology. Because I just like find this a bit better than the Wii game, New Smart Brothers Wii, New Smart Brothers 2, and the Wii U one. Yeah, it didn't have a cover, so it's just still in its good condition. I think I'd still got this like 2006 before I just like sell it. Then I just got it in 2010, which just were felt nostalgic on this cartridge and that cover. Very, very nostalgic right there. So next is a Kirby Squeak Squad. Absolutely my favorite Kirby game in the series. Like so many like repay values, like a good amount of mini games, especially the boss rush. I just the only way you had to beat it is just with the tornado ability, which I think actually pretty much broke that mode. So yeah, and also the story is very simple, which some Kirby games can be simple with its story, but the soundtrack is very good. Like even as like besides like the same engine as like Kirby Amazing Mirror and Nightmare on Dreamland, yeah. So that's that. So that's pretty much Kirby Squeak Squad. So my favorite game. Like I don't get it why they didn't make like a game like this. Like yeah, I think I think playing Roblox is almost supposed to be like Squeak Squad type of game, but I'm still gonna like it. Next is Yoshi's on DS, which I just kind of find a pretty good sequel to the original Yoshi's Island, which I think it's one of my favorite games of all time. Since I need like I think I just like need to like put it in the list of best games of my opinion. So pretty good sequel, which is like pretty much has like good graphics, but I think it didn't have like the same charm as the original Yoshi's Island. So yeah, and still in okay condition, even it's a little bit of stickers looks a little rip. So yeah, so it's Yoshi's Island DS, pretty good sequel, but didn't have the charm as like the original Yoshi's Island and its successor, like and, and Yoshi's Woolly World, which I just want to think about which Yoshi's Island game is better. Just put the comments below which Yoshi's Island game is better, neither the original or the DS version. New Island doesn't count, and Woolly Worlds sort of count, in my opinion, but I can't wait for Crafty World to come out. Okay, next is possibly the best Mario Kart game ever, Mario Kart DS. Yeah, it's just possibly the best in the series. I think it's gonna beat out the Wii and the 3DS one and Mario Kart 8 because I think I just put this above those games. So yeah, like pretty much like a good amount of characters they got, like Waluigi and Dry Bones and Daisy and unexpectedly Rom before his Smash Bros appearance and the mission mode. Like, come on, I want my mission mode back in like future Mario Kart games. Come on, Nintendo, just do the right thing. So yeah, that's Mario Kart DS. Hit next for the other games, like here's Toy Story 3, which I think I got this back in 2010. It's a pretty okay game. Like it wasn't to have the same charm as the console version of this game, since this is like pretty much the last Toy Story games to be released for consoles until Toy Story 4 comes out. If they could just make it as a mobile game, I'll be disappointed because I want a freaking Toy Story 4 game to be on all consoles, especially the 3DS, because I want to see like a good handheld Toy Story Adventure, like the fur game. Since I think I got used to have the Wii version before, I just didn't know. But I sadly had to like solve it. But so I have the DS version of the game. Okay, next is Wall-E, which I haven't like even beat the game, but it's still pretty okay at best. But I just like kind of felt like the console version of the game's actually better. But I just kind of wish I should get like lots of Wii games so I can like play lots of it on my old Wii U, since it's almost like 6 years, buddy. So yeah, I'm just pretty much hoping that if I get the Wii version of this game, yeah, some Disney games on the handheld aren't that superior than its console versions. Okay, next is Cloud with Chance Meatballs, which I think it's actually a pretty fun game for the DS. Like, I just like, kind of felt like it's better than the console version since it felt kind of low. Well, it's the same from the console version, but I think it felt good for a handheld game that almost at like the console games. So yeah, also I felt like I don't know if Clan Chase Meatballs 2 is actually different than this game, but I think I should wait. I should wait until I get the 3DS. Next is Rayman and Rabbids TV Party. Well, it's actually pretty much a pretty good game. Like even through it, since the rabbits kind of hogged Rayman's spotlight, like I just kind of quite sad because at least they finally give Rayman some respect from Brawlhalla and a next Rayman game, which has to be Rayman 4. Come on. After Rayman, even for Rayman Legends, etc., it's the fourth game, but it's more just more of a sub-series. You know, Rayman Origins and Legends are more of a sub-series type of game, so maybe actual Rayman 4 needs to happen. So, yeah. Next is The Legend of Spyro, A New Beginning, which, funny thing, this is like, I just beat this game since I just like kind of gave up beating the game during almost like the fourth world before I get to the last level. But I just finally beat the game. I just really kind of enjoy it, but even through that, I think I'm more to prefer the console version. But I kind of gotta give up during a training section. I had to use like the special elementals breaths or something. So yeah, that's that. Okay, next is the posse like from GameStop, which is gonna be those. So let me take these out out of the boxes. Hang on. Okay, the first game is possibly one of my favorite Sonic games of all time. Kind of up with Mania and Sonic 3 and Knuckles in my opinion. It's Sonic Rush. This game is hella fun. Like the soundtrack is pretty much ass kicking amazingly. Pretty much has like the same type of gameplay style as the original three Sonic games, including Sonic CD. And I just like really like felt like Blaze Cat is like the best addition for this game. Like, you know, there's like two different, they actually go to like different levels in a different order, which I kind of quite like because I think it's kind of make it pretty unique for a Sonic game to have like two characters with like different orders of levels to go through. And I just like found like the bosses are actually pretty good, but not just the final boss before the real one. It's kind of tough, but I kind of beat it like just easy mode. But it didn't affect the game. But the true final boss is just amazing because of the Rap to Black music. Just freaking love it. So that's that. Next is Mario Hoops 3-on-3 for the DS. Possibly one of the most underappreciated Mario games of all time for this on the DS catalog because when people think about which Mario game is the best, like Mario and Luigi games, Mario Kart DS, New Super Mario Brothers. But what about this game? This game is pretty underrated alongside Super Princess Peach, which I hope I'll get that game like around 2019, hopefully, since it still looks good condition, even for like if you actually kind of see this lighting, there's just like little scratches on the stickers, but the game plays functionally, even for it kind of crashed randomly, but it plays okay, which I kind of felt like this has been like it's been used like years or something. So seriously, also like it has a good amount of characters, like the Final Fantasy cameos. I think one of my favorites like Paratrooper, Fly Guy, Luigi, Diddy, Bowser Jr. Yeah, I think did I say Bowser Jr.? I think so. See, see this. I don't. I think that's about it for the characters I actually love to actually play as. Probably my favorites I play in the game, but I hope I'll play more. Okay, now for the pretty much the DS Pokemon games, because I have like just 3, because I didn't have Heart Gold and Soul Silver, but I just kind of used to have Soul Silver, but I kind of sadly had to sell it, so yeah. First is Pokemon Platinum, which, in my opinion, is the best version of the Sinnoh games, because it has like more amount of Pokemon to get for the game. Like, you can get a Rolls, a Togekiss, a Togepi, and such, because this game is actually the ultimate Pokemon game, but not as ultimate as the next games I will gonna show next to you guys. So yeah, it looks so freaking good because the story is actually a lot better than Diamond Pearls, because Team Galactic's plan is a lot more explained in this game, and Distortion World, the climax is just freaking good. It has like pretty much a good amount of it has like pretty good post games event, like especially the new routes and catching Heatran in the game, because I also have like a good amount of team in this game. So yeah, that's that. Next is Pokemon White, which is actually amazing, like, but it won't be as amazing as the second game with like insane amount of content. Like, also I just like really like this game because it didn't have like any of from the first gen, second gen, the third gen, and fourth gen Pokemon in the game to get in the start of the game, but it just did something different. Like, you can have like just Gen 5 Pokemon rather than just like the old ones in this game, but I just really love the story and lots of great characters, like from the rivals and the gym leaders, so memorable, and even Team Plasma is like the possibly felt like the best evil team than Team Rocket and other guys. Well, and also Team Plasma and Galactic for life, man. So yeah, and I just felt like the climax of the game is just so amazing, and pretty good amount of post games. Like, you have to you can face Cynthia, like in the post game. Even for the looker missions, kind of underwhelming, and pretty much you can catch like some legendary Pokemon. Well, even for the Sword of Justice trio, are just like can be caught in the main story, but I felt like they're more post game type of stuff. Like, yeah, and let's see, yeah, I think that's about it. But pretty good game, but nothing beats the best Pokemon game on the DS era is Pokemon White 2. Yeah, I think this is possibly one of my favorite Pokemon games of all time, possibly alongside Platinum, because and also Ultra Sun and Moon, because I just felt like the story is actually good, but even if it was more a little less like than the first game, but it still have a good story. And the 2-year gap in this between this and the original White is just it's actually very great, because things have changed. Like, Team Plaza is not more like a bigger threat in this game than the original Black and White, and in the gym and the new characters like Roxy and Marlon are actually very good, and into the new CD's themes are just very good. The soundtrack for 3 of the Pokemon DS games are actually very good. So yeah. And I just have like a best team for it. Like, I think my favorite Unova starter has to be Superior, because I felt like at first Salamence is my favorite Pokemon, but Superior just stole my heart. Seriously, a grass snake, just steal my heart on one of my favorite Pokemon of all time. Like, yes, Game Freak. Why can we get like Mega Unova starter after there's just Mega evolutions of like the Johto starters and Sinnoh starters? Give me Unova starters and give me my Mega Superior already. Ugh. So yeah, best Pokemon game ever, and I just come on. What are you waiting for, guys? Just get this and original White both at the same time, or just Black and Black 2, or just both games. Like Black and White and Black and White 2. So yeah. So okay. Now for the other games, which are in the boxes. First is Super Mario 64 for the DS, which actually kind of felt like it's better than the original because it has more extra stars and 3 new playable characters and some mini games, which actually keep you on time for the game, keep you like when you're on break on the main stuff in the game. So, hang on. So here's the cartridge. Yeah, I felt like this is actually a really good game, but I think kind of didn't have the I think it didn't beat with Odyssey and Galaxy games because those are a very amazing game. But even for, I think 64 is more nostalgia, but I feel like Galaxy 2, and Odyssey are just more. They actually got lots of freedom in the game. Like even the post game stuff is actually really fun than Mario 64 DS. But even for 64, only had like the good one post game, which is you actually meet out Yoshi and he gives you like an insane amount of lives. So yeah. Next is Worms Open Warfare. I haven't played this game, but hopefully I might plan to play this game since there's like a new Worms game like on Switch. Because I think I'm thinking about playing this game again. I'm also gonna get a sequel, which I'm gonna show you next, like in the future. Next is Rayman Rabbids DS, which I think is a very good game. So here it is. Here's the cartridge. I actually felt like this is like a Rayman 4 we didn't get, but in DS form. But it didn't have like mini games, which I think that's okay. It's just some mini games in it, but very good game for this for the Rayman Rabbids. Insane amount of ports of this game. Like wow, Ubisoft, you just port this game like just for money. Like wow. Next is Worms Open Warfare 2, which I haven't played this. Like a long time since this came out like on just on portable only, like a PSP and this version on the DS. So here's a cartridge and the manual, which I think has an advertisement for Drawn to Life, which I heard there's like a lot of good fans about this game, but I kind of feel like trying to think about get this game. Hopefully, possibly just get it pre-owned, since I might get more DS games after I get Pokemon X pre-owned, hopefully in the future. Okay, next is Mario Party DS. I haven't played this game like a lot, but I haven't played this in Mario Party 9, but thanks to Super Mario Party, actually got lots of great response from the fans. I think I'm gonna play this and Mario Party 9 again in the future. So yeah. Next is Kirby Superstar Ultra, which I think this is like the second best Kirby game. Which, this is like Superstar remake. This is like a Heart Gold Soul Silver of Kirby games because it has like lots of new content, like lots of like new sections for the game, like Revenge of the King and True Arena, which is a harder version of the arena, and the arena version, but with the helpers instead of Kirby. And this cover is so shiny. Wow. I got this game back in 2008, which it's been like 10 years. I felt old now. This game is just for life. Next is Squeak Squad. Okay, next is Scribblenauts. I haven't played this game in a lot. Like, I hope I play more of this game. Here's just that, but Rip Prima. They're gonna be gone for like around springtime. Here's cartridge. So yeah. Okay, next is Sonic Classic Collection. I just really like this game because I can play the original 4 Sonic games, not counting Sonic and Knuckles. So this just count as just all 3 Sonic games on the go on this DS. So I just beat all 4 Sonic games, like beat all of it, since I just like trying to catch up like Mania Plus and other stuff. But yeah, hopefully I'll get Russian Adventure since I just really beat this game. Like yeah, this is really a good Sonic game. A good bundle of all the original Sonic games, especially Sonic and Knuckles, because Sonic 3 and Knuckles for life, boy. Okay, next is Mario vs. Donkey Kong Mini Land Mayhem. So yeah, I just pretty much really like this game, but pretty much like the Wi-Fi feature is kind of lackluster, but the puzzles is actually really good. There's a manual. Is there something else? No ads for something, but there's ads right there. I kind of want to get 1000 Inside Story again because I haven't play that game like a long time, but hopefully I will get the game again like at GameStop pretty yeah, pretty good game. Even though I'm more a fan of the Mario vs. Donkey Kong 2 and the original than this and the rest than future installments. Next is WarioWare DIY. You know, I just pretty like this game, and I just like felt like I kind of suck making my own games, like making my own micro games in this game, but who cares? It's just a pretty good game. So yeah. So okay. Next is Chuck E. Cheese Party Games. I think I just really beat this game, and I just kind of wish I just go to Chuck E. Cheese again, like possibly around like someone's birthday, something. Yeah. Okay, hang on. Okay, here's the cartridge and instruction manual, which didn't have any ads, but I remember there's like some kind of like you can get like something you can win something on this card thing, but I just lost. I didn't get nothing. So sad. So very sad. Okay, next is Plants vs. Zombies, which is actually a port on the on everything from PS3, Xbox 360, PC, mobile. This game's like everywhere. Plants vs. Zombies 2, not so much, but I think I just beat this game. I just really like the game. Like, come on, I think this is like a fun mobile game. Looks like Angry Birds, which I'm gonna show the next one collection. Next is the Blob 2. Fun game. You know, I just since the Switch port for both the first and second game is already out, I'm just thinking about just getting the first game again. My hands can't even open the packet, open this box. Okay, I think I got it. I think about I'm just playing this game again. Here's an advertisement on the Blob 2 Wii port. So yeah, kind of wish I should play more, but I think I just feel like the open world type of thing is just kind of a bit too complicated. But yeah. Okay, next is Hop, based on the 2011 movie. Even though it's more the weakest in Universal and Illumination animated films, but I still find it pretty good. Even for the movie is kind of good, but it's kind of more the weakest out of the bunch. And also the Lorax. Let's see, here's ads right there, which it just said see the movie, which I already saw the movie in theaters, but it's kind of crazy that the DVD release of this movie had to wait for like a year. Like, wow, Universal, we had to wait for that year. You know, it's just kind of probably got pretty strange marketing that they released like a holiday theme film like around like sometime in the spring or the springtime, which is kind of strange. Okay, next is Kirby Mass Attack. It's more my least favorite, but it's still a very fun game. It's seriously, it's Pikmin with Kirby in it. Like, what do you expect? Okay, here's a cartridge, manual. There's ads for. Oh yeah, there's ads for Pokemon Black and White, which here it is, Pokemon Black and White. Yeah, I just kind of like got out of the Pokemon phase back in like 2011 before Sun came out, so I just finally got these two games and Platinum, and just play Pokemon Red and Crystal and Alpha Sapphire, and I think that's it. Okay, now onto the 3DS collection, 3DS side of this collection. So here it goes. Super Monkey Ball 3D. Well, I just feel it's kind of a pretty okay game to release on the 3DS launch day. Pretty okay. I think I just randomly got into the original blue 3DS alongside this game. Let's see any advertisements. Let's see. Oh, Sonic Colors. I just kind of felt like I want to get that game again. Seriously, I just got frustrated with the last level. I just felt like an idiot just selling this game at GameStop. Kind of sad. So yeah. Next is Rayman 3D, which is a port of Rayman 2. Since I'm like a big Rayman fan, it's like, why you had to port this game, Ubisoft? Why you had to port it like from the PS1, N64, Dreamcast, PC, DS, PS2. There wasn't one for the GameCube and Xbox, which I think thankfully they didn't do it. Here's a cartridge, and to add for like other Rayman, other games from this game and Rabbids Travel in Time 3D, which I kind of wish I got to get that game. Hopefully. So yeah, that's that. Next is Lego Star Wars 3, which I just have lots of Lego games on the DS, but I just sell them at GameStop since I just don't feel like being wasn't a fan of them, but I just pretty actually liked them. So yeah, this game's kind of good on its own, but I think people are actually more fans of like the original Lego Star Wars 1 and 2. Hang on. Okay, so I just felt like people are more fan of Lego Star Wars 1 and 2 than this game for like all consoles. So yeah. Okay, next is Super Mario 3D Land, which actually just pretty much people said this is actually. I think I just saw some people actually more prefer this game than New Super Mario Bros. 2, which I agree with those guys. So yeah, Mario Loops into a new dimensions. Yeah, possibly the first Mario game to be released on 3D on the 3D console, which is the 3DS. Some ads, just Mario. So yeah, so that's that. Here's the next game, which is Mario Kart 7. Hang on, let me get the game out. Let me get the game out of the. I'll see the bedroom table. Okay, here it is. Here's the game in this red vein in this red this red case, which I think I kind of wish it just had put 4 games in this 3DS so I can play like over and over again. So yeah, here it is, but it didn't have a cartridge. Still in that red case, red box, this red keeper thing. So yeah, so that's Mario Kart 7. Next is New Super Mario Bros. 2, which even if this is the weakest out of the New Super Mario Bros. 4-ology, I still like the game. So yeah. See. Oh, this is actually different right there. So yeah. So that's that. But I just pretty like the features like the coin rush mode and the golden flower and the Koopalings as the main bosses, Bowser Jr. as the leader, and being seen at the last act of the game. So yeah. Next is the Angry Birds trilogy. Yeah, I just like a crazy Angry Birds fan back in from 2012. No, 2010. No, 2011 to like 2016. I think I'd stop it. Like, been a fan of Angry Birds for 5 years, but I still like the Angry Birds, but I haven't like indicatively playing the heck out of the game. So yeah. Also, this is like more of like a. I think this is better than the console versions, like the Wii U, PS3, and 360 version of the game. So yeah, which actually contained like the 3 good Angry Birds games. Well, even though I kind of wish Angry Birds Space is in this, but I don't care. I don't get it. I'm still okay with it because they can't add the 4th game. Just call it Angry Birds Codology. Here's this game. I just feel like this is very not so good. Wreck-It Ralph for the 3DS. It's felt like a disappointment because I was kind of hoping that if it's actually a free platformer or something, like for the consoles and a 2D platform for handhelds, but it's not that good because I just kind of wish it's actually a free platformer on the consoles and a 2D platformer on handhelds. Okay, here's this coupon, which I think it's expired. Yeah, it expires. So yeah, kind of sad, but I think I have Nesquik. Have Nesquik. Okay, next is possibly a very good 3DS adventure game, which is Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon. Because thanks to the Luigi's Mansion remake on the 3DS, which is actually a port on the GameCube, which actually be like is actually being remade in the 3DS games, which I think that's a very amazing thing because I just really like Luigi's Mansion, but I'm glad I got this game, and I just can't wait to get the remake on Christmas. So yeah, very fun game. I just played. Like I think I beat this game like 3 weeks. No, 3 days. Like that's crazy. Okay, next is Donkey Kong Country Returns 3D. Very fun game. So yeah, I just actually really enjoyed this game as a for 3DS and the Wii. Because the motion controls problem. Because motion controls kind of like drain out the fun. It's a Club Nintendo, which sadly expires. Sadly, that was gone. Sadly, so that's kind of sad. Very good, fun game. Next is possibly the worst in Yoshi's Island, the Yoshi games, which is Yoshi's New Island. Not Yoshi's Island 3, but Yoshi's New Island. Which I think there's like lots of good stuff, like, you know, some music is good, some bosses are good, but the Big Egg features is very fun. But the game itself is not that good, so kind of sad. They kind of ruined this game, but I'm glad Yoshi's Woolly World brought back the Yoshi games on the map, which I think I love those games. Loved Yoshi's Woolly World alongside the original Yoshi's Island and Yoshi's Island DS. So yeah, next is, hang on, get the cartridge, Super Smash Bros. 3DS. So hang on, let me put that in and then put it back. So yeah, I just really addicted to this game because I just like a Smash Bros. Fan since Brawl. Because Smash Ultimate comes out less than a month, which comes out in a month from now, and I just really addicted to this game. And also, who's your main, guys? Mine has to be Villager because I really like this little boy. I really like this homie. not the weirdo Villager. I just found him as my homie. But yeah, there's that. So yeah, you know, I just have a lot of other favorites like Donkey Kong, no, Bowser, DDD, Yoshi. Let's see, Rosalina, Luma, Ness, Lucas, Donkey Kong Dog, and others. But Villager is still my boy. Okay, next is Kirby Triple Deluxe, which is actually the first Kirby game to be released on the 3DS. So yeah, you know, it's actually lots of great features, like you can go to the foreground and the background, like Donkey Kong Country Returns, the Super Hypernova, and the 2 bonus games, which I actually been upgraded in like deluxe version of the game, deluxe version of those mini games. So yeah, we're gonna turn the club on this. Okay, there it is. So yeah, very fun game for Kirby. So yeah, next is possibly the worst 3DS game of all time, SpongeBob's Hero Pants. I can't believe I just beat the cover of this game up. Like, yeah, it just looks pretty beat up because I've been using for the game, and when this game sucks, but you know, it's just the time for SpongeBob Water, which I think I find it better to watch SpongeBob Water than play this game because Activision's kind of screwed up the Nickelodeon games, but even through they kind of saved the SpongeBob franchise. I think THQ Nordic kind of saved the Nickelodeon license, so there's most likely they're gonna make like a Battle for Bikini Bottom remaster, hopefully. So yeah. Next is Snoopy's Grand Adventure, which is based on the Peanuts movie, which came out in 2015, and I love the Peanuts movie. Possibly one of the underrated animated films of 2015, and I think find it better than Inside Out. Please don't aim me, people. I just find the Peanuts movie better than Inside Out. Don't aim me. So yeah, I just think for the game is actually kind of okay at best, but I think it has the charm of the game is the positive highlight for this. So yeah. Next is, let's see, Kirby Planet Robot. Hang on. Okay, here's Kirby Planet Robot, which I think I just find it better than the Triple Deluxe. Yeah, because I think I found the story, the lore, it's a lot better, and I really like the new characters, like the main villain, and Susie. And Meta Knight finally in this game after he didn't appear in Triple Deluxe, which is a disappointment. And the amiibo features, more just a gimmick, but I still like it. And the 2 minigames I actually got Deluxe and Team Kirby Clash Deluxe and Kirby 3D Rumble Blast Deluxe, I think. And the 2 new abilities are really good. I kind of wish they brought back Poison, because Poison just kicks so much butt. So yeah. Okay, here's a cartridge and just plain old manual. Just electronic manual. Come Come on, Nintendo, bring back my colorful manuals, not electronic manuals. So yeah. Next is Pokemon Sun, which this is the game that brought me back to the Pokemon franchise. I just really love the story. I love the new Pokemon in this game and the good amount of features. Like seriously, Gladen is my dude. Pal is the chill dude, and Kukui is my man. So yeah, and also I just like had like I felt like I just started with Litten and I just pretty like I really like Incineroar as a Pokemon, and I'm just so happy that he's in Smash right now. So yeah, and I think that. And also, this game has like the easiest Pokédex to complete, which is kind of easy to get. So yeah, and the Power Tree is actually pretty fun, a fun thing to do after you beat the main story of the game and Elite Four, throughout the Pokemon League. So yeah. Next is the Lego Movie video game, which based on the Lego Movie, which I have the game on the Wii U, which is right there. You see it next to like Super Mario 3D World and Smash Wii U. You know, pretty good game, but I kind of more like the console version, which is the Wii U one better. So here's the manual, which is in black and white. Why? And advertisement for the Lego Movie sets, which I have like lots of them, but it's in the box right now. So kind of think about like I'm gonna put all the characters in my like everywhere to celebrate Lego Movie 2, which comes out in February, which I'm pretty looking forward to it. So yeah, hang on, let me put this in. Oh my god. Yeah, I think it just looks gonna rip, so maybe it's pretty on. So yeah. Next is Lego Legend of Shima Laval's Journey, which it's pretty okay for a Lego game, but it wasn't that good. It wasn't that amazing as a Lego game, but still good on its own. So yeah. But I really like you can like lots of cool things, like you can like had to like get that you had to do like this you had to switch characters to get to that obstacle or something, which I think I really like, which I kind of wish like more Lego games can do that. Well, I think some actually did it, but Lego Legend of Shima video game 3DS games actually did it justice. Next is Angry Birds Star Wars, which is actually a port of the mobile version of the game, but it's been like ported to like everything, like PS4, Xbox One, Wii U, PS3, 360, and other console I can't think of. No manuals, surprisingly. So yeah. Okay. Next is Lego Star Wars: The Force Awakens. Pretty good game, but I feel like even for some people actually find the other consoles better than this, so quite strange. So here's the cartridge, and let's look at 6 months. And there's an advertisement for other Lego Star Wars sets. But pretty good game. I feel like the open world type of thing is kind of cool, but I think I kind of missed I kind of feel like the open world kind of did justice like other Lego games. So yeah, I don't know about some other Lego games but didn't have open world. Next is Sonic Generations, which I actually really love this game, since people actually said the 360 and PS3 version, aka the HD games, are better, but I just find this better. I feel like this port actually is really good, since it's more like half Sonic Rush and half classic Sonic games. So yeah, I'm still hoping I have 100% this game, because it's just like the mission mode is actually pretty fun, like the console versions. Even if I think I find it better, since some of that actually a lot more challenging, So yeah, and I just kind of wish they should like Sonic Forces should have been Sonic Generations too, in my opinion. So yeah. Next is Rayman Origins, which is the 3DS port of Rayman Origins, which came out on Wii, 360, and PS3. And this whole freaking whole warning signs take up the back of the box, which is kind of crazy. So yeah, pretty good game. And there's advertising for Rabbids Rumbles, and yeah, it's kind of strange to have the Nintendo Club code, but even through, this is the only Nintendo game that has that Club Nintendo that wasn't developed by Nintendo and stuff. So yeah. Okay, next is Super Mario Maker for Nintendo 3DS, which is a port of Super Mario Maker for the Wii U. Pretty good game, but I kind of wish they should like make a Switch version of Super Mario Maker, which I think it's actually better. So yeah. Also the whole box is in red, which like Super Mario Bros. Wii and stuff. So yeah. So on to the last four, which is Pokemon Alpha Sapphire, which is the remake of Pokemon Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald. But even through, I kind of wish it was Delta Emerald or something, since I kind of wish that they just like make it the whole remake as just Delta Emerald, like the fusion of Ruby and Sapphire into one big remake called Delta Emerald, which had like elements of Emerald version. So, but I really love this game because I just really like the story of this game. Like, you know, the story is kind of a lot better for the evil teams in this game than the original Ruby and Sapphire. So yeah, I just like felt like Kyogre's is better than Groudon. Yeah, don't aim me, buddy. Don't aim me, my guys. Next is Poochie and Yoshi's Woolly World, which is a port of Yoshi's Woolly World. So yeah, which I think this is like a more better version of Yoshi's Woolly World for this port, because there's like more stuff like the Poochie challenges, and I think that more amiibo costumes, like you can add like the Squish Sisters for costumes, so pretty awesome. So yeah, Yoshi's Woolly World, well, Poochie in Yoshi's Woolly World, and Knuckles. Just kidding. Also, I feel like the Poochie pups are just so cute, you know. He almost sinking my heart. My pups. Okay, next is Pokemon Ultra Sun, which is the Pokemon game I just play like a lot, but the original Sun just take up my playtime. Even for Smash Bros, it's kind of close to take all my playtime on 3DS. So yeah, I think this is like the better version of original Sun, because there's like more stuff like Ultra Wormholes. I think more Pokemon to get on this game, and the post game. The post game is just like Team Roman Rockets is the best game for this game. Next to like the Delta Emerald post game and Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. And finally, the last 3DS game I own until I get Luigi's Mansion is Kirby Battle Royale, which is the recent 3DS game I got for this year. So yeah, I just really like this. It's more like more of a Kirby-fied version of Smash Bros, but I still love this game. So here's the cartridge. I kind of trying to get all the stuff to 100% the game. So yeah, fun game. So hang on. Wait, I just forgot about the Pokemon Ultra Sun cartridge. So here it is. So yeah. So yeah. So this is my 3DS and DS collection video. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Pretty much strangely the longest video I have made. So hope you enjoyed this video, and bye.